Happy Friday, everyone. I am Brandon Hay, host of Decoding Devy, and you can find me on Twitter at HeyB3. So I thought with college football coming back tonight and tomorrow, we do another film breakdown, this time on Donovan Edwards, the talented sophomore running back at Michigan. So make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel for IDP guys. There's tons of great videos, podcasts, start sets, everything like that on there. So let's go ahead and get started. So in his first two games, the first game against Colorado State, he only had one catch for 4 yards and then 12 carries for 64 yards and a touchdown, averaging 5.3 a carry. And then his second game against Hawaii, didn't you need to use him a lot. It was a blowout with the J.J. McCarthy coming out. They wanted to really establish that passing game. He had 3 carries for 26 yards and a touchdown and 1 catch for 33 yards. One thing I've been surprised about so far is kind of more the even split with him and Blake Corum. I thought he would get more receiving work. I know it's still early in the season, but I think he has shown some growth in running between the tackles. And because last year he had one big game early in the season where he had a long run, but didn't really do much in the running game, but did have that big game against Maryland where he had over 170 receiving yards. So let's go ahead and start to take a look. So on this first play, he's going to run to the outside. You see the two offensive linemen pulling around. So he is patient. I like that he shows his patience right there. Waits for the tackle and then shows its explosion through the hole. Runs through the tackle. He doesn't break the tackle, but gets a couple extra yards. So I like that very much. Because last year he went down easily, sometimes on contact. So we like to see that he's improving on that part. So this is going to be another run to the right out of the shotgun. Again, he approaches the line but shows good patience. Not much there, though. Let's go back and I like to see him cut more to the outside to the left to see if he can get past these defenders. I think he was a little too patient in this run. So this next run, again, he's going to cut to the outside. You see the lineman pulling. He's patient. This time he shows good patience, and once he sees that hole, he really explodes towards it and shows some good vision. Coming here, it's well blocked. He probably should have maybe been a little more patient right here, as you'll see. You have the lineman right here. So if he could have maybe cut back inside more, might have been able to get more yards, but still a nice run, runs through the tackle for a couple extra yards. There's another in the shotgun. See this nice hole in here. Very well blocked. And yet again, there's contact, but he runs through the contact for a couple extra yards through the middle. So that's what you really want to see. So this right here, you see the defender already getting in the backfield, but he cuts inside. He's very quick to do that. So that's very nice to make that defender miss, because a lot of times the running back, if there's penetration there, they just have to make the defender miss. So he does that right here, makes the defender miss, is able to cut in for a couple extra yards. Nothing too exciting, but, it shows that he has that escapability and lateral ability to escape those tackles in the backfield. Here's another play. I think a lot of what he does is when he's running up to the line, very Le'Veon Bell-like, in that he's kind of walking up there, then picking his hole, and then running through. I like how he went straight up to the line. Up here, lineman kind of commits right here, and then he's able to cut it outside for a nice gain, keep on going outside. I wish he could have fought through that tackle, but still a very nice gain and shows some good vision. They move him around a lot, you know, in the slot, outside, motions him in, changes positions in the backfield. They like to move him around a lot. So that's a very good skill set for him here. Good play right here. I believe the play was most likely supposed to come to the left side, but he cuts it back to the right side and through the middle and weaves in through a couple defenders to get a nice gain there. Want to see that improvement in running between the tackles. Another play here, kind of, you know, a quick jump stop, and then continues up the field. It's able to push through. This is very good. Let's watch this again. This is what I was talking about. I really like to see how he pushes the pile and fights through the tackles. He gets an extra 3, 4, 5 extra yards. I know this is not the best competition, but even against lower level competition last year, he wasn't able to do this. So it's a positive sign for his running ability. This is going to be a little option play outside. It's a little weird that they ran this with Cade McNamara because he doesn't really have the mobility, but gets into the outside, gets a few extra yards. I would like to have seen him been able to break this little tackle right here. I would like to see him be able to cut inside and miss this, but he gets tripped up a little bit. Still needs to work on his balance to break through those. Here's a nice little pass, just gets it. He danced to the outside. He should have just gone up the field to get the first down. I remember when this play happened. So see right here, just come up here and you get the first down easily. But he tries to cut it outside. So he needs to work on just going straight up field at times instead of cutting it outside. There's another play up the middle. Not much there. He's tackled, but he does get the first down there. See, this is with J.J. McCarthy in the game, the now starting quarterback for the Michigan Wolverines. With him in the game, they have to respect the quarterback running more, so it opens up more area for the running backs, either Blake Corum or Donovan Edwards. And he's going to take this up here. It's well blocked. Sees this hole up here and has the speed and explosion to get up there really quick, and then carries defenders a couple extra yards. And then this next play, he's going to be able to get into the end zone. You know, not much there, just follows the block, but good. He has touchdowns in both games, both short touchdowns, so that's good to see that he can get into the end zone. So against Hawaii, he only had a few plays, but here he is with coming up. And doesn't really do much there. Would like to see a little better, pad level there to get a couple extra yards, but they did have some penetration there. Here he is here. It's going to be a nice run to the right side. You see the offensive lineman pulling and the tight end. See right here, the patience, puts his hand on the back of the blocker. It's just waiting for that block to happen. You see the block happens there, and then he really explodes. Uses the blocker to kind of shade off this defender, and he's able to get outside. And I like that he doesn't just run out of bounds. He throws his shoulder to get a little extra contact. You like to see that from running backs. So this next play, he's going to be lined up outside. He's done this a few times. He did this against Georgia last year when the game was not in doubt anymore. But he just runs a go route right here. And he's going to nice back shoulder play. I mean, this is a running back. This is great receiving ability. Not a bad pass by McCarthy, but let's watch it again. Just good hands and times the ball real well. Is able to catch it, get it down to the 2, and then he ends in the end zone right here, pushes the pile, is able to score right there. So I think that was, obviously small sample size, in 2 games, not the greatest competition. But I think we've seen solid signs from Donovan Edwards. Shows that explosion, is able to run through tackles a little bit better. And I just think his receiving ability, they haven't really needed that very much, but you can see he could be split out wide. I think with J.J. McCarthy taking over for Michigan, it's going to provide even more passing ability for him because he likes to take more shots downfield, opens up the field more. So I'm very excited to see what Donovan Edwards can do this year. To expand on that, him and Blake Corum are a good 1-2 punch for Michigan. So that's it for this episode of just, some film breakdown. So until next time, I'll see you guys next Wednesday when Decoding Devy comes out again. Make sure you like the videos so we can put more content out there.